All right, check your time. 3 minutes past 7 o'clock on top of the radio. Super Citizen on Saturday. On top Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. Now here with Day. They call me the chief priest, Ezemmuoe one, oracle of the citizens. I balance well for here now. And even as they go now, they check, they look all the papers here one by one, and they look them eyeball to eyeball. Now the papers, them waiting paper, they talk one by each. Now what we go check this morning, all right? But no time to check anytime. We could rush them very, very quickly. And don't forget that we go open the phone lines. If you self with it there, you go get to talk how you feel about some of this headline based on how it be. The numbers day there 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0808 22 22 037. All the numbers where we go call on top of this particular arrangement based on how it be. Sharply, the big headline where they here, where would they see? Very quickly. That be smart thing. Dati Baba Ahmed, the big headline on top these days is Dati Baba Ahmed. El Rufai's comment on Naira redesign treasonable, not covered by immunity. Scoff, you know, say Dati Baba Ahmed, now the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Yusuf Dati Baba Ahmed, in talk say all the things them when they be say Rufai, where be the governor of Kaduna State they talk based on how they be, say based on one or two, say he did treasonable. The one we concerned the treasonable means say now offense against the state, against the country. So even say the one when be governor, say immunity no cover them for that matter. Now on top of the riders we follow that one. They say fresh violent protest erupt in Lagos or Ogun or your Rivers. Violent protest. Say fresh violent protest erupt in Lagos, Ogun or your Rivers. Now, you talk about protest. Well, we understand the frustration of people. But when the thing done the day violent, when you say violent, not on the scatter things, not on the spoil things, we're not on the wound people. Waiting be the end because two wrong, they make one right. Okay? So that one day they say French violence protest erupt in Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, and Rivers. Then when they see the riders, they say Adamu holds emergency meeting with APC governors tomorrow. I talk about the APC Chamo. Say they hold the emergency meeting with APC governors. Tomorrow will be Monday. Emergency. And tomorrow will be Sunday, rather. Emergency meeting. When they see the other riders, they say lawmakers insist Naira redesign policy unpopular may frustrate elections. Now, so lawmakers, they talk. Say this policy, he go frustrate election. Continue spending old notes, Governor Abiodun tells residents. Now, this trend of governors, where they tell, now we listen to President's speech, you know, our stuff, we still know what's in Supreme Court to talk. Now, we listen to President's speech, we hear everything. Now, but this idea of some governors, don't come outside, don't they tell the people for inside of their states, make them continue to spend the old Naira note. I don't know how it will take a B, all right? Because based on how it be, I don't know who go override who now. Which one go override which one now? Which one go override which one? because, in fact, according by reports, many things hold on the here. For inside of Kano State, for instance, some of the, like you get one particular big supermarket, it is very popular for Kano. The governor of Kano State, Governor Ganduje, being shut down that supermarket because then they reject old notes. Now, for Lagos State, Governor Shonwolu don't tell people for Lagos State, continue collecting old notes. Go for Kaduna State, Governor El-Rufai, tell people for Kaduna State, continue collecting old notes. Now, Governor Abiodun don't join, follow. They tell people, make gonna collect old notes. Continue collecting old notes. Well, we go see how it take the B. Based on how it be, Governor Abiodun tells residents continue spending old notes. That one day there for inside of the matter. Still with the CM, they say NBC orders CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, other foreign broadcast stations to register. Make on a register foreign broadcast stations. That one day there. And then presidency, Buhari not planning to install interim government. Say presidency now they talk, say, why did they plan to install any interim government? I don't know where that gist to come out from. Now, so presidency come outside, going to talk the riders with they say, says president looking forward to handing over to an elected successor. He go hand over to person with the elects. Irregular migration, Saudi Arabia arrests 800 Nigerians. 800 Nigerians when it be said they try port inside of Saudi Arabia. Irregular migration. NNPC Limited ends operations as government's cooperation takes over old NNPC's $60 billion assets. That one day there for inside of this day this morning. On to the next one this morning. Super Citizen on Saturday Tribune. He day here this morning with the CM for inside of Saturday Tribune. The big headline, Naira scarcity. That one not the big headline everywhere. In fact, if you see the pictures, the picture when they see rapid response squads, RRS operatives, they come out to burnt tires from road for inside of a different part of the country. After when they say the people started the protest on Friday near Lagos, said that they come out tire where they don't burn, they come out and for road, you know, for around Ibafo, for Ogun State there, where they see all the pictures they there for inside of Saturday Tribune this morning. But Naira scarcity, they say violence rocks southern cities. 2 killed, many injured in Lagos. Lagos Ibadan expressway blocked. Motorists attacked in Port Harcourt. Union asks bank workers to stay off work because bank workers now be like endangered species. It just be like say all the frustration in their body. Anybody will jam any bank worker now for bank. How far? Where my money? You not go pay. You know the violence. You know they take out the frustration on banks. They take out the frustration on bank workers as it be. So union they tell bank workers make una know they can't work for now. That one day there, APC's Bola Tinubu, okay. That one day there, okay. That one day there for inside of the matter. This one on a campaign matter, but this one. Anyway, we'll still see him Saturday Tribune this morning. 1 week to presidential poll. Yes, 1 week, of course. Atiku, Tinubu, Obi in tight race. That one day there, tight race. Some people say not tight race. Some people say forget. They know who go win. Well, I don't know how anybody take know who go win. Maybe you go predict, maybe you go suggest, maybe you go wish. But who go win now on the 25th will be next Saturday. Now we go know how far. Naira swap minister attacks Buhari for overruling Supreme Court. That one self day there for page 4 for Saturday Tribune this morning. Stop inciting Nigerians. President warns El-Rufai and others. Make una know they ginger Nigerians to enter street too. Now President Gongo, he the one El-Rufai, governor of Kaduna State, and other governors and other people. Make una know they incite Nigerians, they ginger them, they give them goyombaya, they give them ginger. Make the enter street go to spoil things. Stop inciting Nigerians. That one day there. And on to the next one. Leg over, we check inside of the leadership weekend this morning, this Saturday morning. Leadership weekend, the big headlines only. Yoruba leaders move to save Tinubu's presidential bid. That one day there, with the city riders ask Sultan to intercede with Buhari in visit to Sokoto. APC risks implosion as governor's minister rebel against presidents. They say APC risk implosion as the governors plus minister they rebel against president. I never told governors to disregard the PMB. Then the president Muhammadu Buhari, I don't get when I take their governors who made they no agree with what president talk. Who they talk this one? Now Tinubu, now they talk this one. You don't get when I take talk so. Now Tinubu come outside, come to talk. I'm there. And then we'll see Naira swap not engineered to keep Buhari in office. Naira swap not engineered to keep Buhari in office in the presidency. Then they talk this particular one. Now, one picture we did there where they talk about, in fact, we see all the pictures of crowd protest here and there. Then one sad story when they see it, they say girl 18 buries baby after delivery. Very sad one. Girl 18 buries baby after delivery. Very sad. And 68 soldiers face trial over indiscipline in Sokoto. That one self day there for inside of leadership weekend. Then we see top 10 skit makers where they make millions for entertainment industry. Then day there, you go like to know them. Then day there. 7 days to go. Nigeria decides 2023. There this morning. Then we see crowd besiege CBN office with old notes in Lagos. Crowd besiege CBN office, to based on old notes matter. Was that video been on the trend? Well, they see the video. People will go the CBN regional office for inside of Lagos there for Marina. When they go to Ginger, they talk to make we know how far. Now based on that one now. Many things don't they follow as it take the beat. Now, still we still check them one by each. Now, Association of Senior, they call themselves ASBIFI, Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance, and Other Financial Institutions, ASBIFI, now what did they call themselves? Now, a rider to that big headline, we say crowd besiege CBN office with old notes in Lagos. Now, they say ASBIFI orders banks staff to stay at home. Then at the union, we consign bankers, the union we hold together bankers, Association of Senior Staff of Banks, Insurance, and Other Financial Institutions. They tell their bankers, make on a stay house, make on a stay house. All right, all of them did here this morning for inside of leadership weekend. We still see the other headlines. APC manipulating the polity to scuttle election. Atiku campaign insist. Say APC they manipulate the people, make them disturb election. Confusion as Ezemmuoe APC allegedly suspends party's governorship candidates. What thing they happen for APC for different parts of now just governorship election this Saturday in a presidential and House of Reps, the other Saturday now for governorship. All right, and I'll scoff with it here now. According to our leadership newspaper this morning, leadership weekend, say for Ezemmuoe APC, allegedly they suspended the party governorship candidates. Waiting they want to achieve with this one, just about 2 weeks to governorship election. Well, I don't know. We're going to observe that one. Big headline for inside of the Guardian newspaper this morning. The numbers dated at 0903 22 29 797, 0818 22 22 205, 0808 22 22 037. All the numbers where we fit take yarn and wait this morning. The big headline for inside of the Guardian: confusion as CBN banks issue conflicting directives. Now this one, something been the spread. One information been the spread yesterday, or apparently CBN don't come outside, don't debunk them from their official Twitter handle. Say make them forget that one. Say no be true. Information where they spread, where they say, okay, make bank go ahead, they collect 1,500. Now then say don't come outside, they can talk, say, now allow you, we no talk so. Say we know get when we take a talk, we make bank collect 1,500 naira. Say we no talk so. So based on that, the big headline for the Guardian is a confusion of CBN banks issue conflicting directives. The riders, Sanwo-Olu appeals for calm as Lagosians protest. Hoodlums hijack protest in Rivers. rob residents. Well, that's one of the disadvantages of protest. So you with the ginger to protest, make you know, say anything can happen. When law and order break down, anything can happen. Hoodlums or bandits or anybody fit to take advantage of the whole matter, hijack them, take do what they want to do. So you with the ginger for protest, make you day careful, because that crowd where they see in a mixed multitude, in a mixed crowd, you fit the protest with your church mind, with the mindset to say, I want to make something change. Another person where they beside you, he the ginger, because him they find where he go loot, make he bust ATM, see whether he go collect money, or make he attack somebody, make he see whether he go collect people phone. If he be his own reason to protest. So you need to be careful before somebody ginger you, hey, make you know what you to get yourself into. And of course, don't forget, say the laws they there. Don't forget, say security agencies they there. Anybody where they catch, where they do violence, where they into violence, they don't run all those things. Well, any music where they play for you, you go dance some like that. So that one day there. Then the other riders, so they say traders, motorists defy Air Rufai's order to accept old notes. Air Rufai don't talk say make an accept old notes, but traders and motorists, they no agree accept. They no agree. Who people go obey now? For states like Kaduna, states like Lagos, states like Kano, who people go believe or who people go obey? Maybe people obey federal government or maybe people obey the state governors. Who people go obey? That one day, the Ganduje laments as pregnant woman dies in Kano hospital over failure to assess new notes. Well, anti-graft agencies clamp down on Shylock POS operators in Benue. That one, he did there too. For inside of the matter, NBC gives foreign stations 30 days to register or risk disconnection. 30 days more than register or we will cut off all the foreign stations where they operate for inside of the country. Flooding, 32 states, FCT, 178 council at risk, FG warns. Oh, okay. The one where they come, 2023 flooding, they warning now, they don't they ring the bell. They warning, don't they go on now? They say based on flooding, 32. How many states there this country? 36 states plus FCT. They say 32 states, 178 councils at risk. Federal government they won. That one a big risk because almost the whole states of the country. Well, that one at the warning we did there. It on top of the Guardian this morning. Identify your polling units before election day. INEC tells voters. Try make you know where you go vote to before election day. Identify your polling unit to make you know the place gone where you go vote to before election day. That one day there. Anti-corruption CSOs give IGP 7 days ultimatum to arrest, remand EFCC boss. Oh, this EFCC boss matter is still there. All right, so they say anti-corruption CSOs, that civil society organizations, they give IGP 7 days ultimatum, arrest, remand EFCC boss. Based on how they be. Sarkodie blazing a trail for African hip-hop, than a feature story about Sarkodie, a Ghana rapper, a Ghanaian rapper. All right, so that one day there. On to the next one, Legova. Which other paper they here? So we check them one by each. The numbers are still there here, where we go follow, take yarn one by one. Daily Trust Saturday, they here too. The numbers. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205. That one says if you send a WhatsApp message, if you like to send a message, send message on top 0818 22 22 205. We'll go read them out shortly. On top of Daily Trust Saturday, the big headline: Naira crisis. Presidency tackles El Rufai, Ganduje, orders. If you see the picture, one of the see for Daily Trust, the picture not be here. If you see the crowd, where this crowd gather? Share that CBN crowd of yesterday. The crowd will not be here. The crowd will come out. They come out en masse. You did here on top of the cover picture with the Daily Trust Saturday this morning. And the big headline talks about Naira crisis. Presidency tackles El Rufai, Ganduje orders. Now we see the other riders. APC governors launch rebellion against Buhari. Well, Scoff, we hear say the APC chairman don't arrange, say they go get emergency meeting with the APC governors tomorrow. That one we will know the outcome after much. CBN reverses self on old Naira note circulation directive. CBN reverses self because that information been come out, although we don't see them officially from any official handle of EFC of CBN or any spokesperson of CBN no come out officially, but we see them for certain media for instead of certain reliable media. We see them for different newspapers, different places yesterday. But even that same yesterday, CBN come outside and talk say, I beg we no talk. We no talk, say now they collect 500 and 1,000. You no get one with their bank. That one not be true. You did there. Protesters besiege CBN office in Lagos, Kaduna, and others. That one day there. Dati Baba Ahmed or Denkalu orders they tackle governors based on how it be. Cash crunch. Governors push out palliatives in states. Palliatives. The last time when we hear palliative now during COVID, and that palliative some of the palliative, we hear how they hide some of them, how some of the palliatives where they hide them. We hear that one. Now we are hearing about palliative. Residents applaud interventions, politicians differ. On top of the matter, 2023 polls, 7 prominent clerics vie for elective seats. 7 prominent clerics vie for elective seats. That one, he did here. Illegal detention. Aisha Buhari's ex-aide demands 100 million naira. That one did there. Naira scarcity. Association directs bank staff to stay at home over attacks. They say the association will concern bankers, the union will hold bank workers together. They say, make the bank staff, make them stay for house on top of what we concern the attacks where they happen here and there. Borno man's 4 wives deliver same day in camp. Commissioner and they talk to Borno man's 4 wives. In 4 wives, 4 of them deliver the same day for inside of camp. Now, Commissioner, they talk that one day there, based on how they be. We they see Bauchi Governor's political advisor resigns. Tinubu will win despite current challenges. Now, your wife, now they talk so. Yes, of course, Senator Luremi Tinubu. Now they talk so. Say Tinubu go win. With all the things where they happen, he go still win. He did based on how they be. Now the headlines where we check one by each. Waiting paper talk this morning 7:24 on top of the radio. Waiting we just check now Daily Trust, Saturday Daily Trust. Now waiting we just check based on how they be. For Inside of the Nation, Naira crisis, 2 feared killed as protests erupt in Lagos, Rivers and Ogun. With the city riders with full confusion over collection of old 500 and 1,000 notes as anxious depositors besiege CBN branches. All right. Wike, Ozekome, Keyamo, Buhari can't overrule Supreme Court. That one day there. Tinubu never asked APC governors to disregard Buhari. Now APC, PCC, now they talk that one. CBN trying to cripple Kano economy, incite civil unrest. The government, now they talk to the government of Kano State of Scoff, now they talk that one. Ondo residents swap old notes for food stuff. Soldiers bad depositors in Benin City. Wow, so Ondo residents, they swap them for food stuff. Wow. How presidents changed the mind on reintroduction of 500 naira, 1,000 naira notes. Minister, presidency official thwarted move. Presidency official thwarted move. They say a minister plus including one presidency official, 9 spoiled that particular move. Say President Muhammadu Buhari being one agree, made them bring back 500 and 1,000. Say now one minister plus including an official of the presidency, 9 thwart the move. INEC begins distribution of non-sensitive materials for presidential NAS elections. Well, INEC don't begin the distribution. That one day there. Buhari not plotting interim government. Presidency and they talk so. Says president backing for Tinubu as successor not in doubt. vows polls will hold as scheduled next Saturday. That one said he did here this morning for Inside of the Nation newspaper, The Nation Saturday. That one did here. Other headlines still there, other papers still there. But make we hear from you this morning. Make we open the phone lines quickly. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0808 22 22 037. Your WhatsApp, if you send us messages for WhatsApp, make we read them quickly on top 0818 22 22 205 this morning. Hello, who they here this morning now? Hello.
Good morning, sir. This is Isa Ashiku Citizen calling you from Masaka.
Isa Ashiku Citizen. Now, Masaka, Abi Masaka.
Masaka.
Masaka, Abi Masaka.
Masaka.
All right, welcome. Welcome. Good morning to you, sir. Isa Ashiku.
What Madam Tinubu said, whether her husband must win, whether whatever is happening is for her. Nigeria are ready. FPC should prepare themselves. Nigeria are also ready for them. I pray that Nigeria will open their eyes. The mistake of 2015, 2019 should not be repeated. Because getting a bad leader, we have seen what wrong choice have done to us. Not Nigeria, we agreed somebody to impose anybody to us again. We are ready, and God will help us to have a good leader and to have a good management. Nigeria should not fail their vote. That's why what the temporary poverty they impose on us. God is helping us. God will see us through.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Isa Ashiku from Masaka. Masaka, not Massacre. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk 7:28. Now, waiting time, don't they talk this morning? Now, who they hear so this morning now? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good morning to you. Who they talk there?
Good morning. My name is GB.
GB, on your life camp.
Yes.
Welcome, my brother, man. Make we hear you this morning. I did right, my brother. Good to hear from you. Make we hear you this morning.
Yes. On the issue of El-Rufai and Ganduje and others,
yes,
who said that their people should be collecting the old Naira notes.
So all of Lagos, Governor Abiodun, all of them, yes.
Yes, they are right. We are in a federation. Let's remove sentiment. You see, let me tell you, it surprised me. Those who are boosting Buhari, causing Buhari, are now the one hailing him. You ask yourself why? Because they feel that what is happening now is working against APC and Buhari, and that politically they are making a gain. They will be surprised when the election will come and they'll see the result. Let me tell you, the president has a good intention, but for making the announcement, the way he missed it was where he said that they should not collect the old note. He should have said collect the old note, but bank don't release that one, only release 200 naira. Because what the court say, Supreme Court, about the highest court in Nigeria, which is above Buhari, is that status quo remain. Status quo means that the spending the money you are spending. That is where Buhari miss it. And I say today,
no, but,
Buhari,
yeah, but you get something where you talk GB, where yes. I want make I take you back on that talk. You say the governors who say make them go ahead, they spend their money, say then they're right. So yes. you say that they're right, even though say that they're within the same party with the president, then they're right. Apart from saying they're the same, no. Apart from say, hold on. Apart from say yes, we're in a federation. Yes. So presidents go give directive because we're in a federation. The governors can go ahead and do something else and slight the president.
It's not a slight. Let me tell you, the governor took the federal government to court. They are party in the court. Party means people who are interested in a case in court. They file a case against the government as a state, as a federation. And the party and the court say, all of you, status quo remain, including the president and the governor. And the president go against the order of our court. It's not good for demonstration. But the governor is saying, look, this is what the court told me. I'm standing by the Supreme Court. Supreme. Go and check the word Supreme. Supreme means above all. Let you sentiment above all. The state government were in the court with the president. It's not a slide. It's a federation. I repeat again. Let me tell you something. This is not the fourth time the governor are taking the president to court. The issue of tax and VAT, they are in court. The issue of local government sharing money, they went to court because they know, president, keep quiet. Let the state do whatever they like with their money. They lost. The president lost. It's not, no, let me tell you, party issue is different. This governor took oath to protect our citizens. They took oath.
Now, but GB, somebody go ask you the way they ginger like this. Somebody go ask you, talk about ASU, talk about other issues where they happen, where we say the when the parties they on the same page, we know they see the governors they come out to the ginger like that. During ASU, where students stay home for almost eight months or more. Why the governors hold on now? They ask you something. Why the governors, these same governors, why they not come outside the ginger? Where they talk about the way they present them now, like say them be champions of the people. Why they not champion the people's cause before now?
Did I educate you? Let me tell you something. The issue of ASU is a labor. It's a dispute. It's a trade dispute.
And so it involves children. It involves students.
Let me talk. It's a dispute between employer and employee. The state have their own employee. ASU is an employee of federal government.
Okay.
I cannot come and tell your guy how much he should pay you, how you collect your money. Lagos State ASU, listen, did not go on strike because Lagos State government was able to meet their need. Go and check it. Okay. The state ASU to solve their problem. I can't go and be interfering in the issue of the employer who refuse to pay a salary or who the worker say I will not go to because they don't my money. It is not their right to go and interfere. It's not their legacy trial. All these sentiments when you are suffering, we not see them. And doing ASU, we not see them. What should we do?
No, but don't be sentiments. There are students on strike in your state. Whether a national dispute, whether a labor dispute.
It's a labor dispute.
Okay.
It's a labor dispute.
All right.
It's not the problem of the state. They cannot interfere. Let's say the right thing, no sentiments.
All right, GB.
The state government have done the right thing according to law.
All right.
And nobody, even they are the same brother, the same mother.
All right.
The state government has done the right thing. They are gone to law. And let me say, those who feel that this is the development of that party, they will surprise that the Tinubu will beat them blue black. Beat them.
No.
101.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. We know say support. Everybody gets who then they support, and the support they play out in some of our opinions. Hello, who they decide now this morning?
Yeah. Good morning, sir. It's Jerry Ezemmuoe.
Jerry, okay, from Autabali, Fiko.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, my brother Jerry. Make me hear you.
My take is on this governorship suspension in Adamawa State in AT.
Yes.
Almost 1 week now, 1 week from today now, we're going to put. And some party are just creating problems themselves. Although we thank God, let everything turn around for our own good. Because when I'm out in Nigeria, everybody should come in mass and vote party they believe on. For me, honestly, all these two parties, the party that lead us in 2009, they have failed us. Let us do away for it. If you want to bring all this present normal movement in addition today, they protest and they push away the Mubarak president. They bring Morsi. And they mostly do not do well. They do away with him. Now Egypt enjoy him. Since 99, I don't see any normal. We're supposed to pass this level. Look at what is happening. Resign on Nigeria, Naira, every suffering everywhere, killing everywhere. This is started in a PDP time, and we pursue PDP. We say let us try APC. APC come and fail us. Let's do away from all these people and go to a Labour Party so that everything will be.
Well, you no go come do campaign for here. Well, thank you. Like I always talk, everybody. Sentiment. I understand people sentiment. I understand your opinion. Say you go play out or what you talk. But at the end of the day, like GB talk on the 25th, we'll be next Saturday. We go know how far. Sentiment no be waiting go walk. The waiting go count. Now vote. Now go count. Who they decide this morning? Hello. All right. Nobody there here. On to the next one. Who they decide now this morning? Hello.
Hello.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Michael. I call from Nasarawa.
Michael from Nasarawa, welcome. Good morning to you, my brother. Make we hear you quickly.
Yeah, thank you. You see, this life, when he favor you, everything is good. But when it does not favor you, this judgment is bad. I want to remind somebody, the same person who are blaming presidency for not obeying the court order, and the same person who, during the time of Nnamdi Kanu, the judgment was given, and they say release Nnamdi Kanu. The same person said no, Buhari cannot release Nnamdi Kanu, and he should not release Nnamdi Kanu. Today the thing has turned. The same person are complaining. No, he has not complained. No, he will. The complaint will come after Saturday election. You understand? Because I know that after Saturday election, some of them who are supporting something that is obvious will realize the mistake they have done. You understand?
All right.
It's good for president to obey the Supreme Court order as regard to this new Naira note or old Naira note. But it's not good for president to obey the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Anyway, that is on that side. I want to know, Ezemmuoe, how can a family, a man who, the four wives give birth one day? I don't know how the thing happen.
Well, now I see that thing for headline. Even myself, it shocked me, but it did headline this morning, my brother. I know how I go take explain them. I don't know how I go take explain them. I know they there when they do this thing. Hello. He said, make I explain how person wives born, how four wives born at the same day. Hey, how you want make I take explain that kind of thing now? Shall I go explain as a medical person, or I go explain as the husband, the man will do the thing? How I go take explain? Hello, who they decide this morning now? Hello? All right, the numbers they there to call this morning: 0903 22 29 797 and 0818 22 22 205 0808 22 22 037 are the numbers to call this morning. Hello, who they decide? All right, on to the next one now. What about this side? Anybody there here?
Hello?
I beg you, try and reduce the volume of your radio. Make we hear you.
Yes.
Who they
Thank
talk?
you.
Who they talk this morning?
Elder Itodo is talking.
Elder Itodo.
Yes.
Where they call us from, Elder Itodo?
Kuchinkawo 2.
Kuchinkawo
2.
Wow.
Masaka.
Oh, for Masaka. Kuchinkawo
Yes.
for Masaka. All right, make me hear you quickly, Elder Itodo, quickly.
What is going on? People are saying what is wrong. People are saying what is right. People, they say that nobody will win Tinubu. That means there's no need of creating parties and campaign again in the country.
Who they talk say nobody go win, and nobody know who go win. Everybody can predict, anybody can suggest, but nobody can tell you authoritatively say this person go win that person.
No, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
They say that no need of say so person is the one to continue ruling this country. Tinubu, in what I was talk, many people are talking like that. Then I'm saying that means there's no need of creating parties. We have 18 parties, all are talking to people how to vote for them. But then the people now, Buhari said Tinubu will take over from him. If you know that he take over from him, what's the need of campaign other parties? And then people who are against Buhari now, if you listen to other radio stations like Human Rights Radio,
you don't need to call their names. Just go ahead and talk with you. The talk.
Who have been crying on behalf of Buhari since last year that the people are cheating government of this country. People are cheating government of this country. People are stealing government money, and the Buhari have no power to undo them. Then you look for one point now to say, okay, let this money change. To change the money now, they are crying. I see one man, he takes 2 weeks. He says he takes 2 weeks. He don't paint the new house where he built. 2 weeks. In the night, he hire boys where they carry torch. They are working, buy material, do work day and night.
He paint for waiting. I don't understand. Why? He painted the house in 2 weeks. Why? What?
Yes, because the money he hide he cannot carry it to bank for saving.
Oh, okay.
If you see the thing surprised me, because they work near the building at the farm there. Every day, day and night, they are working. They are back all the material full ground for the time they give 20 waiting day where the money will last.
Okay.
They don't fence the house now. 2 weeks. Because he can't carry the money to the bank. It's too much. So, Buhari, the people who are talking now, they cheated him, they disobeyed him, they don't respect him, then he found a solution to his life. So that people who praise his life, they are crying against him. May God help Nigeria in Jesus' name.
All right, thank you so much, Elder Itodo. For that one, we don't talk. Still on steel, we did on top the matter this morning. Waiting paper talk. Hello this morning. Hello, who they decide now?
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
GB they talk.
GB. GB don't call back. GB.
You see, a caller
quickly. I don't want to make you attack GB. I don't want to make we attack ourselves. No, please don't attack what another caller said. Just address issues, okay?
We need to educate ourselves.
Of course, but even at doing that, please don't. I don't want to make we get arguments, okay?
No, not arguments. We educate ourselves.
All right.
When Nnamdi Kanu was released by appeal court, the government went on appeal and go back to the same appeal court and say, I've gone to Supreme Court to appeal. Please hold this man until appeal court decide. And I said that's a good thing because the government had the right to appeal. People are saying no. No. The constitution says there is a rule of law. If you give me a judgment, I'm not happy with it, I can go to appeal and then tell you to stay, and you have done the right thing. And that's what I said at that time. That government had the right to appeal. And the court say, they don't release this man yet until Supreme Court decide. That is it. It's different from what you see now because now the Supreme Court declare, it is supreme. No other person can declare. You can't go against it because the president cannot appeal. And what they give is an injunction, not really a judgment. A injunction means that let status quo remain until we decide on this thing. And it's substituted. Let me tell you, if we don't protect our law, it leads to anarchy. It makes us to live lawlessly. And it doesn't matter who is there. If president go against the law, I will say. If you don't against the law, we will say it. You should not apply sentiment in anything. Immediately you now you are clapping. If they will go against you, you will be difficult to cry. Let's speak against it. It's not about who and who. It's about our law. This is what our law says. Like I said, the president had a good intention. Because what he pronounced, down the tension, but the parents should have included that the money, the 500 naira, and 1,000 naira should be going to be spending it. Bank don't accept it, but let them be spending it until this case is done.
All right.
Bank don't release it, but let them be spending it. If they bring it to you, collect it, but don't release it to the public. The public be collecting. That's what I expect Buhari to have said. That would have made everything easy. All the tension will have gone down.
GB, you don't hear the argument of say, well, just the way when it be said the Supreme Court no fit talk say make 1 naira be equals to $1. Say some people they talk, some legal people don't they talk, say Supreme Court really no get jurisdiction over this matter of naira policy and all that. You never hear that particular argument?
Let me tell you, I'm not a lawyer.
Yes, so am I. I'm not a lawyer too. But the argument today out there.
Let me tell you something. If a court issue injunction against your company, I don't know the name registered in CAC. They say so and so communication. That thing is binding on you. Even they know.
No, be our company that they talk about. They talk about specifically.
I'm not giving you instances. CBN is an act of a government.
Okay.
CBN, Buhari appoints CBN governor. Buhari appoints all the deputy governors. CBN is an act of our constitution.
Okay.
It's a federal government with all its agencies. This is binding on you. And you are saying no, they did not name it. I mean, I'm not a law student, but it's not reasonable now. It's somebody says also company.
No, I just they bring you other side. They bring you other side of this talk. Make you get clearer.
There just be something. You say because you not mention the MD name. You say MD name was not mentioned. So MD can go and do whatever he likes.
All right. Thank you for that one. We don't talk GB. Hello, who there this side? Hello. All right. Somebody want to check the microphone there. Who there this side now? Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you there. Who they talk this morning?
Yes, my name is Mike. They call from Natural.
Michael, you don't call us back. Welcome back quickly. Make we hear you.
This one is quickly. I hear Madam Tinubu said, despite all what is going on, they will win the election.
Well,
that is our own opinion.
Well,
I hope that after Saturday election, some people will not say, let me go to court, or the high blood pressure will not come, because I do not know. After all the experience of 7 years, 8 years of this administration, and I want to enter another 4 years again, probably another 4 years again to 8 years again. I used to tell these people this thing, that 4 years is not a joke. When you calculate 65 days in a year, now times 4 years, and then times another 8 years.
All right.
Now, when you calculate about the software, who can continue? So I pray that after this election, high VP will not catch it. High blood pressure will not catch some people, and then probably going to the court. But anyway, that is all. After next Saturday, everything will be done and dusted. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, my brother Michael, for that one. We don't talk. Still on still 7:48. Waiting paper talk. It is hot, but as it is hot, we myself will go try, make with the reason. You remember, they always like to talk, make we keep everything over the yarn within the cycle of reasoning, okay? And make we try make sense to ourselves and educate ourselves, learn from ourselves, okay? That one day there, 0903-2229-797. Who they hear this morning now?
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
My name is Mohammed.
Mohammed, where they call us from?
Karo.
Mohammed from Karo, make we hear you quickly.
That Tinubu wife, the talk where she talk, not true. Not true. So we just wait for next week Saturday.
Okay, you say not true because you say not true because INEC don't show you the results already, Abi.
No, you see, Mr. Moderator, this is not hopeful. It's hope.
Hope.
It's not that.
Yes, not hope. No, that's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Okay. No, but you say not true.
Hoping.
But you just talk say not true now. That one means saying it is correct.
Maybe I know here the two way, but I thought she said she's hoping.
No, she's
that
not.
Her husband
She
will
said,
win.
despite all the things where they saw, say her husband will still win. Not be hope.
But nobody knows tomorrow.
Of course.
Just with hope.
All right.
We are hoping.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk, Mohammed. You just say not true. That's the way she talk, not true. Hey, oh yeah, now 7:50, 10 minutes to go. Who they decide quickly? Make we just rush this one now. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you, my brother, man. Who they talk this morning now?
Ezemmuoe.
I greet you, my brother. Who they? Nze, where you there? 2 days.
Mr. Eze Chukwebuka.
Alpha. Nze, 2 days.
Ade.
Welcome, Nze, from Garki.
Some people just come to the arm, deceiving people. That there's a lacuna. You know what they call lacuna?
A loophole.
Yeah, loophole. Those three governors that took federal government to court, there's a lacuna. They did not include central bank governor. They didn't mention his name. That is why they are doing this thing. That's why central bank is using that lacuna to do what they are doing. That man, he said it should include everybody. You don't. There's no assumption in law.
No, Nze, calm down. No, Tommy say no mind that man because him they talking on.
No. What I'm saying, sorry.
I understand. I understand what you're saying, but
what I'm telling you, there is a lacuna in that filing they do in the Supreme Court.
Okay.
They filed only against the president of Nigeria. They did not join central bank governor to it. That's a lacuna there. So that is why the central bank governor is doing this thing that is doing under the state president. Understand? That's the lacuna there. If they had mentioned CBN governor in their suit, there won't be any agreement on whether old note or new note. They will nothing be done. Are you hearing me?
I there with you.
So since they didn't mention it, that's the lacuna there. That's the team. Another thing again I want to say here is that we have been praying for God's intervention on this election. This problem that have happened in the party, I don't care about whatever is happening on the APC. We have been praying, people have been suffering. Praying. Maybe that's how God wants to liberate us on this suffering. If they like they have 10 fashion, what want best candidate to have to take over this mandate in Nigeria.
No, but what
suffering too much, people have suffered too much.
But what if the best candidates now the same place where they say maybe they like, maybe they get 10 faction? You know whether I be the best candidate?
No, what I'm saying, among the presidential candidates, God will give us the best person.
Yes.
It is God who has got intervention we are looking for, not human being. No.
I know, but I'm saying.
Whoever, like, let them say this one will win, which I cannot predict who is going to win this election.
All right.
We are praying that God will give us the best. God intervention is what we need in Nigeria now.
All right.
It's not human being. No. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I'll take example. I use a Bible to portray this my point. All what Moses carried his Israelites to everything. He didn't see the promised land. It was another person from somewhere, Joshua, that saw the promised land. So we are asking for God's permission to take us to this promised land. Whoever, we don't know whoever is going to use, but it's just prayer we need to solve this problem for Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Nze, for that one. We're on the talk 7 minutes before 8 o'clock, and the phone still the ring. I don't know whether I go fit to take. Make I just take one last call. Who they decide now?
Hello. Good morning.
Morning to you, I beg sharply. Who they talk?
Ezemmuoe, that body nothing remain permanent in life. Yesterday you are not on that seat. It was Stanley Benton.
No,
it tells you that life is like a wind.
No.
All of a sudden you are no longer there.
No, be all of a sudden. Just yesterday I go hospital.
I know. Ezemmuoe, look inside the bag. Consult the oracle. He will always tell you. You understand where I'm going.
I know.
Ezemmuoe, this morning, we prepare our PVC. God, and I'm telling you this morning, I'm calling upon you. As we go to that poll on the 25th, no matter the confusion, it is only you who can give us who you wanted. We've done all the human aspect, but now we are handing over this election over to you. Give us that man that will lead us to the promised land. We will do our part. We will vote. But no matter how those who want to cause confusion, he says surely they will gather to fulfill the scripture. But if that gathering is not of yours, they will all fall by the wayside. God, you will cause confusion in their midst and bring that man that you wanted for us to lead this country to the promised land.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bodeti Bere, church service by you. Thank you, Bode, for that one. We don't talk. Just be like, they see the phone lines, they ring, different side. But if you check the time, I get 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. I don't know whether I get time to take any other calls because time they talk, say, pack your things and shift on top of the newspaper arrangement. But I'm not going to lie you. The matter not is finished. Talk not is finished. On Monday, we go still day here to check waiting paper talk. On Monday morning, we go still check update on top of this matter. We go still follow them up. I don't go still take any more calls. I beg you, in case your phone they ring, in case you they call us now, we know if you take your calls. I beg, no vex. On Monday morning, 7 o'clock, we go reach 8 o'clock. We go still check some of these things on top waiting paper talk. All right. With the change the gear now, inside of Super Citizen at Sunrise, no touch your radio, make a drink small water, they come back and now.
This is our journey. We've had our finest moments and our darkest hours. Yet we pull ourselves back from the brink every time. We are a resilient people. We are Nigeria. And when we talk, we share hear our views on Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM. A people united will never be defeated.
When you are young, life is so exciting. But what happens when you get older? Things start to slow down, and that is the wrong time to be broke. Everyone aspires to work and retire well, but millions of people just aren't saving nearly enough to give them the standard of living that they hope for when they do. But a pension plan makes up for this by providing financial protection when your energy is not what it used to be. You worked for your pension. Now your pension will work for you. Trust Fund Pensions Limited presents The Pension Pot. Listen to The Pension Pot and learn all you need to know about organizing your finances to live a rich, full life well into your latter years. Join me, Stanley Bentu, on The Pension Pot, as it comes your way every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on Citizen FM 93.7. Trust Fund Pensions Limited is here to help you manage and grow your retirement savings so you remain prepared for uncertainties and are able to fulfill your post-retirement aspirations. The Pension Pot. Don't miss it.
Celebrating our cultural pride is our core essence. Let's bring people together through communication as we say we would. Let's meet Oloye Babake.
tó bó ṣe rí lẹ́tí gbọ́n o ẹja pàwọ́pọ̀ ká ti ètò yìí lẹ́yìn gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire pátápátá bó ṣe rí lẹ́tí gbọ́n o ẹ ṣeun.
Alhaji Sadiq Abubakar.
Barkanmu da warhaka ku kasance tare da mu a cikin shirin kowane rana.
Ichie Ekene Ezemmuoe.
ụmụnne m na-esonyela na ya oge ọbụla ebe ọ na-akpọtụ ebe ejedebe ya na ebe a nọ ịghọtago adụm ekwuzikwa ka mmadụ.
And Olobowada.
Bomigala mewola ikoi udama onsunyogba mewaka dama teduka nekito nyimbo kiteki nwowo menitiru yijuki de ya nyonwa chakadu udama igala.
Join us on Melting Pot every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. as we meet elders from our different ethnic groups in Nigeria and bring you closer to your roots. Live on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Melting Pot. Don't miss it.
The issues. Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands.
Some civil servant retire without a roof over his age.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country. Hussein cannot be divorced from those who cause the crime. Honestly.
The passion.
You must have national spread. So where is it?
Why are you so concerned about that?
He said money was.
I never.
No.
The platform is always the same.
Insight on Citizen FM 93.7.
The source is constant.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
There is always an opportunity.
Tomorrow Insight returns with another interesting
Insight with Lawrence Umoite on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Be part of the experience.
We teach girls shame. Close your legs, cover yourself. We make them feel as though by being born female, they're already guilty of something.
So I think right now we have the chance to be heard, and that's why we're doing it. We're all doing it because we're asking to try and elicit change.
No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights.
But it is about opening spaces for other women and not to be seen as token, and that because I'm a woman, I'm only speaking about women at the table. No, I'm speaking about side of the table that is empty, and that women have to be there. So
I want us to leave this world better than we found it. And how I choose to affect change is by speaking up, by being a first. first by being the dominant.
4 billion of the world's population are girls and women, also faced with challenges that affect our world and contributing solutions to them. Let's have conversations and get some answers to them through their eyes and voices. Tune in to Perspectives, where we discuss important issues ranging from climate change, politics, health, the economy, and lifestyle on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Weekdays from midday. Perspectives. Conversations that matter.
Legislation for UTME into Nigerian tertiary institutions begins January 14th to 14th February 2023.
Candidates must check their eligibility before commencing registration, scanning the QR code provided by JAMB for the e-brochure and e-syllabus.
Each candidate must create a profile using only one phone number.
Simply send your NIN by SMS to either 55019 or 66019. A profile code of 10 characters is received by the candidate to purchase the UTME/DE-EP. Candidates can buy the e-pins from the banks or the vending agents through their e-wallets. Registration fee, inclusive of all relevant charges, is 6,700 naira with mock exam or 5,700 naira without mock exam. Candidates are not to pay any other fee at the CBT center, as the fee stated is consolidated. Direct entry registration costs 4,700 naira and starts 20th February to 20th April 2023. JAMB, enhancing academic excellence.
Citizen FM Abuja.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
I fill my life's pages with the goodness of the Rock of Ages. The drama in my life is stages to fight places. Going through life, I've seen one man but different faces. One way to run but different paces. One track at different races. I bet on God cause he use all the aces. I give him everything and him my places, cause I ain't trying to waste it. Serving